welcome. The Lord dropped this on me in the middle of the night, so I did not have the energy to zhuzh. We have here our studio audience member who is snoring, not as quietly as I'd like him to, in the background. Nevertheless, let us chew on the word of God. In the book of Deuteronomy chapter 7, verse 22, we read, struggling to find it and I had it just now. Verse 22, and the Lord your God will drive out those nations before you little by little. You will be unable to destroy them at once, lest the beasts of the field become too numerous for you. But the Lord your God will deliver them over to you, and will inflict defeat upon them until they are destroyed. And he will deliver their kings into your hand, and you will destroy their name from under heaven. No one shall be able to stand against you until you have destroyed them. So, it might look to you that your deliverance from a certain situation, your freedom, the resolution of tough situations in your life is taking time. And you might be thinking in your head that God doesn't care about me, God has forgotten about me, you might even be thinking that God doesn't really want to solve your situation, or that you're not really a priority to God. Maybe he's busy with other people's things, because you're hearing testimonies of other people whose situations are resolved like that completely, and with you it just seems like it's a little bit at a time. But here we have a biblical example where the Lord is expressing to his children, to Israel, who he loved, that he is going to allow for them to defeat their enemy a little at a time, not because he disliked them, but because it was for their own good. He said that if they go ahead, if he were to get rid of all of their enemies at once, it would lead to the wild animals overrunning them. So it brings us back to what the Lord has been saying. And I know it looks like I'm going around and around in circles, but I believe the Lord is really emphasizing this in this season, changing our mindsets and changing the way we think. All things work together for good for them that love the Lord and are called according to his purpose. So even if you are somebody that the Lord is progressively setting free, progressively delivering in any kind of situation that you're going through, it does not mean that he's not delivering you. Number one, it does not mean that he's not delivering you. He's doing it. Perhaps he might be doing it just like he did for the Israelites. He's doing it for you a little bit at a time. Secondly, it does not mean that you're not a priority for him. But you need to trust in the God who says he knows the good thoughts that he has towards you, that this is the best way that it can be done for you. And just bless him and trust him and trust in his goodness. I hope trust in his goodness. Trust in his loving kindness. Trust in his mercy. Trust that he is working on your situation. Know that he is busy. He's not asleep. He knows exactly what he's doing in your situation. Take heart. Be of good courage. Do not fear. Bless the Lord and love the Lord. I hope you're blessed. Have a wonderful day. The Lord bless you and keep you. The Lord make his face shine upon you and be gracious to you. The Lord lift up his countenance upon you and give you peace.